Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. I hope you guys are doing great. Since spring is here, I thought we're gonna do a relationship analysis spread where eventually you need to think about a person, and we're gonna take a look at what is the current state of this relationship. We're gonna take a look at how you are thinking about this person and then how this person is thinking about you. We're gonna take a look at how you feel about each other and how you've been behaving towards each other. So this person can be anybody. It can be your partner, it can be your lover, it can be somebody you're dating, somebody you've been in contact with. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship. So anyway, once you kind of figure it out, then you have another choice to make. We have two decks to choose from. The blue is the classic Rider-Waite, and the green, the Gilded Tarot. So try to think about the person. I hope you have the person that you wanna do this analysis about, and then try to think about the card that the deck you want me to use, and then in the description you're going to be able to skip to the one that you chose. If you need some time, just pause the video and then you'll be able to continue whenever you're ready. But we'll get started, and we're gonna start with the Rider-Waite. So, the first card we're going to take a look at is the current state of the relationship. The current state of the relationship is the Death card. Now, the Death card is the card of a major transition, right? It seems that your relationship with this person, whatever kind of relationship it is going through a major transition. Now, this major transition transformation can be anything. It really depends on what is the state of the relationship, right? So if you've been going through some hardship, if you have some challenges, then you might need to consider how you want to continue this relationship. Is this relationship something you want to pursue in the future? It can be that this experience gonna be painful. It's gonna be something that at the end you cannot escape, and it's really up to you that how you're gonna approach this change. You cannot really rush it. You cannot escape it. You need to. You need to take a look at it, whether you want to resist the change or embrace it. And again, it really depends on the relationship. So if you have deep-seated issues, if you have lots of challenges, probably this might be the time to actually say goodbye to each other and continue your path on a different continue your journey on a different path. But it can be a positive change as well. So if your relationship is in a good good basis, it can be some sign of engagement. It can be a sign of pregnancy. That first you might feel overwhelmed, but you're gonna really embrace that change. So think about whatever the current situation is, your relationship, and this change is really dependent on that. Now let's see what you are thinking about this person. So you have the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords is not a nice card. The Five of Swords is really an indication, some kind of a hard conflict. It can be hatred, arguments, and some destructive thoughts. So it seems that you know, in your thoughts you really have fights, arguments, and you know, I think you have some wounds that you have hard time to get over, and you need to think about as well that, you know, if your relation, if how if you don't change your behavior, if you don't change your thoughts, you might actually gonna get hurt. So I think, dear pile one, it seems that you know, you have some negative thoughts about your partner or of the person that you're thinking about. Now let's see what the person you think about thinks about you. It is the World card. The World card is usually an indication of an end of a cycle. It is a good card because it can show a time when you feel home, when you are uh, on the right path, and it shows that you've been at the end of a cycle. So I think your partner, of the person you're thinking about, overall thinks very comfortably about you, and but I can see that even in their eyes, some kind of a cycle is coming to an end. But I think you guys are, the both of you are approaching on a thought level very differently. Your partner's is thinking about the journey with you more positively than you are. But let's see how you are feeling about this person. You do have the Two of Swords. Now the Two of Swords is generally a card that indicates indecision, doubt, not really seeing clearly. Again, if you look at the card, this person is blindfolded and cannot decide between two things, and it is really thorn. So it seems that you are fighting between your head and your heart, and you are not trusting your intuition, because this card is always telling you, it has the moon on it, and the moon is a warning that we need to listen to your inner voice, we need to listen to our intuition. So it seems you're not listening to your intuition and you have doubts, you just don't see the way out of the current situation of with this person. So let's see how this person is feeling about you. So you do have the Five of Wands. It's interesting that you do have the Five of Swords and the person has the Five of Wands. Now the Five of Wands is usually, I think your person is feeling that it is a major conflict that they cannot really avoid or win, or if they want to win, they need to put in all effort. So it's a very competitive card. So there's definitely some competition that's going on. There are some challenges, differences, and but the challenge between your person's feeling of the Five of Wands versus what you're thinking of the Five of Swords is very different, because your person is approaching it more of a playful manner. Like, you know, these people are using wands to train, to get better, while your thoughts are the swords. It's a real fight. So I think you are approaching this relationship more like enemies, as opposed to what your partner is trying to approach it as more of a playful matter. But again, like even with the playful one, you have to be careful whether this turns into a fight or stays playful. Then let's see how you've been behaving. You do have the Chariot. The Chariot is generally a card of winning, self-confidence, and being in control. So what I'm kind of getting from this, that I think you really showed your ambitions. You've been coming across self-confident, maybe cocky as well, and I think you've been acting as if you had the upper hand. Sometimes maybe you were provocative as well. So I think you've been kind of showing that you're the one who's gonna win and you are in control of this situation. So whatever is your situation, think about it, how this card can represent your behavior towards this person. And for your person, I actually had two cards that were coming out. That was the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So these two cards are very interesting because the Two of okay, it's better this way a little bit. So the Two of Wands is generally another indecisive card. Like the person is trying to decide, okay, do I want to just stay where I am or go out and make plans? So I think your partner or the person you're thinking about was very neutral, and they probably came across that they don't really have a lot of opinions, and you cannot really see their side of the story. It might be as well that they've been focusing on their work, because usually the Eight of Pentacles signifies somebody who's working on something. So, or it might be that your person is working on a plan. So take it as it resonates. But that's kind of all I have for you. It seems that your relationship is going through some major transition, and I think you and your partner have to decide really how you're gonna continue. I hope that this reading is helping you, and I will see you again. And now we're gonna take a look at the other pile. So for those of you who have selected the Gilded Tarot, we're gonna start looking at how's your relationship with the person you're thinking about. The current state of the relationship is the Justice card. The Justice card is all about you sow what you reap what you sow. So whatever you invest in something, you're gonna get it back. You're gonna get what you deserve. It can be a card of balancing things as well. So it's generally a card of honesty, balance, and it really depends. Like I think it can be an indication that the relationship is very balanced. It can be an indication that you both are getting out of the relationship whatever you are putting in. So take it as it resonates. It's generally a good card that indicates that you're getting what you deserve. So think about how you've been approaching this relationship. You've been putting in a lot of positivity in it, you're gonna get it back. If you haven't been positive with this person, then that's gonna come back to you. But let's see how you are feeling about your person. Sorry, what you're thinking. It is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a great positive card. It is full of emotions. It is a card that shows that your emotions are overflowing, as you can see from this cup. So on a thoughts level, I think you've been thinking that you've been very happy in your thoughts. So I think you've been approaching in your thoughts this person very positively, and I think you are thinking that you are on the right path with this person, and and happiness is really coming to your way. Happiness is awaiting you at the end of the path with this person. So I'm very happy for you that you know you have all of these positive thoughts about this person. Let's see what this person is thinking about you. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is generally a card that is showing somebody who is very practical, reserved, realistic, confident, and somebody who puts effort in and gets it back. It's a card of somebody who's very kind, confident, glamorous. I think your person is approaching this relationship with a very reserved, very realistic way, uh, but in a positive way. So don't take it badly. I think this person is very confident in this relationship. I think the person feels that you know whatever it is worth the effort to put into this relationship. But I think there's a difference in terms of how the two of you are thinking. You are more of a happy vibration, while the person is more over reserved. But both are kind of thinking that it is something that has good potential. Now let's see what you are feeling. You do have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card that shows that you worked for something very hard and you achieved it. So I think you're feeling that this relationship has a potential. You're feeling like a gift uh, came into your life, and I think you're happy. You are enjoying yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is all about luxury, all about thinking for yourself. So I think you're looking out for yourself, and you're very happy. You are approaching this relationship very positively, from a thought and from a feeling perspective. Let's see what your person is feeling. It is a Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is the card of victory, the card of glory, the card of celebration. So I think uh, your partner feels that they were working on this relationship with a lot of happiness, and I think your partner feels like a winner when they are thinking about you. So I think there's some very positive vibes here, dear pile two. I think from both ends, which is amazing. But let's see how you have been behaving. You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the card of clarity, open, clear communication, and I think you've been approaching this relationship very smart. But you were showing your flexibility as well. I think you kind of kept your distance. I think there's a difference in terms of what you are thinking, feeling, and how you're behaving. I think you are more reserved in your behavior than what your thoughts and what your feelings are. Um, but yeah, I think overall you've been very clear, and you've been very and you've been communicating openly. And let's see how your partner have been behaving. Uh, the partner has the strength. The strength card is all about being confident, showing the strength, and being adventurous, excited, and showing passion. So I think your partner has been showing that they've been very confident, they've been very adventurous with you, um, and they are willing to take some risks. So I think when I kind of look at the overall relationship, right, you have the justice in the center, which shows that you sow what you reap what you sow. Sorry, you get what you deserve, but you get what you invested. And I think you both have been showing some very positive things on every level, whether it's the thought, whether it's the feeling, whether it is how you have been behaving. So I think you both have been investing so-called well into this relationship. So I'm very happy for you, pile 2, and I hope that this reading has resonated with you and you're gonna like, share and subscribe, and thank you for your attention.